Welcome to YAJ.
What? What?
What you say?
What's up, brother? Spiritual brothers and sisters on YAJ Saturday. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm a little tired tonight. It's been a long day. First, I want to say, as always, love my children and my grandchildren. We got a full house tonight, except for Bradley. He's on vacation again.
He's falling asleep as well.
Antonio's here. Veronica Rose is here, and where I got stuck was.
You mean tell me you forgot my name?
Yeah.
That is sad.
It just I had a brain scatter.
Yeah, it's called Alzheimer's there.
No, not today.
Oh.
Not today. Let's begin because the thing I want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about because, again, sometimes you can't just Google search something. Sometimes you have to truly look at the situation for what it is. There's a lot of people here, and there's a lot of people in this room who has a relative that was in the military.
In the
services. And a lot of you have been posting a lot of things on Facebook for a while. Let's get some. And if you don't believe me, ask a military person, any service or any branch. No one is supposed to talk about any situation that goes on with the military. They've killed. What they tell you on the news is what they tell you on the news.
It's classified.
It is all classified. I don't know who these people are getting this information from. And whatever's talked about or leaked to or who they show it, that's for a reason. But the whole thing about it is none of you know the real truth. When my dad came back, and believe me, the only thing he didn't find Jesus, he found a bottle. But the whole thing about it is he crawled his way into a bottle. He told me flat out, he said, son, there's things I can tell you, there's things I cannot tell you. And if I tell you and the government finds out, I could go to prison. You got to understand something.
Well, some of those that have gone to Vietnam, I mean, a lot of them don't want to talk about that either. And
Right.
I'm sure they went through a lot of stuff that they can't talk about, they don't want to talk about, and probably seen some things that don't even want to remember.
Right. You know why the reason why I say this is because I'm getting sick and tired of all you.
Hi, Rosie and Darnell and Lawrence.
Hello, everybody. And Lawrence, who's I'm affiliated with, he's also former military. What I'm trying to tell you is I'm sick of all you for some reason. Somebody's doing a hell of a job cutting and pasting whatever these little captions, because look at the hatred all of you have. All you do is point fingers at the Democrats. That's all y'all do. You point fingers at Obama, who's no longer in office. When someone brings up a situation about a caption or what Trump said or what Trump did, it's not about bashing him. It's about, we tell our kids, if you say something, you better mean it. If you do something wrong, you need to own up to it. Why are we teaching our kids anything when Trump does it and all y'all do is do the same thing? You point the fingers. When are we going to be adults, people? Democrats don't do everything. It was Joe Biden who went to Nancy Pelosi. It was Donald Trump who made that phone call. It was Donald Trump who sent the drone to kill this general. You can't keep on bringing up stuff. I brought up something to say, hey, look, this is what we're trying to say in abuse of power. Now, I shared something to you about Obama. Again, I said, look it up. Obama had more airstrikes than any U.S. president that is living in our time. And yet, y'all say nothing. We go back and forth in talking about the wall. Why? Why?
Because it's history.
They already have a wall. What are they improving it and keeping the money? The whole thing about it is,
What was the wall that they took down?
they keep talking about I don't even know where they're putting this wall.
No, but what was the wall that they took down?
I don't know.
A long time ago.
But you got people who
People got pictures of it.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing I want to truly say, since I've never been in the military, I choose not to talk about it a lot. But what I do is talk to these children who actually serve our country 3 days a week. I talk to them for a reason, because they already are instilled in their whole, I would say, training that when they go to war, they might not come back. I talk to these kids for a reason, because they're children who serve and get paid less money than your U.S. senator like Mitch McConnell or like Nancy Pelosi. Y'all keep crying about. You cry about Nancy Pelosi, but not Mitch McConnell. They both need to go.
I've had family members that were in the service. I've got family members that are in the service now. So, yeah.
Yeah, true. But guys, what we're saying is, this is what I'm saying. If you're going to post something on Facebook about talking about your president or talking about your military, then you know something? Run for office. And you will see how hated you become when people don't like you, even if you're trying to do the right thing. I don't know what Trump is doing the right thing or not. I'm not here to judge that. But when I ask a question is, hey, what have Trump done? Stuff is not an answer. A lot ain't an answer. I want specifics. What has Trump done? I don't need to tell you what Obama done, because I don't care what Obama's done, because I didn't vote for him. And I sure as hell didn't vote for Trump. But my thing is, I will speak on the military because I had family members in the military. And believe me when I tell you, if you didn't sign up yourself, see, I did register at 18. But if you didn't sign up, then how can you become a war guru?
A war guru?
A war guru. If you've never taken on fire, hell, if you've never taken on fire in a neighborhood, how can you become a guru about what these military people go through?
Antonia.
What I'm trying to tell you is this. Every time I see people who've never been to war, who've never been in a gunfight, who's never even been in a knife fight, every time I see people always bringing up what they think they don't know. Okay, it's okay for Colin Kaepernick not to kneel when I knelt as a child in football, because that's what the coach said. You either kneel or stand. Kneeling's not a problem because you kneel for your Lord. What, is Donald Trump your God now? Then that's fine. But what I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong in kneeling. You're not disrespecting anything. What I'm saying is, if you feel strongly about your military service, why don't you take the time out to go to the VA hospital to see if you can volunteer and talk to some of them down there who one day actually, before they went to war, there was a person. When they came back, they were not the same. I should know. I watched my father deteriorate. He was never the same man. He might not have been a great father, but when you talk to somebody who ain't there, I got friends right now who's got so bad postpartum depression, PTSD, wherever you want to call it, because it's really what it is. Their mind ain't there. And the snap of the hat, they just become very emotional. I don't know.
That could
I've
be
never been in that
postpartum
situation.
depression. That could be menopause. That could be
Yeah.
anything.
I don't know. I just know this. Look what I'm telling you. Read what you there. This is all lies, man. This is all lies to get you riled up over nothing. Stop pointing the fingers and start looking at facts. The fact of the matter is, you can't keep bashing Obama when he ain't in office. You can't keep talking about lock up Hillary when she ain't in office. Trump is in office. If you support him, then support him. Nordstrom's in office. You either support him or you don't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Something's got to give, man, because I've never seen people being torn apart by lies before. Lies. I've never seen, all you got to do is say McDonald's sucks, and then somebody put another caption, McDonald's great, but even though they give you horse meat. And then all of a sudden, everybody's all outraged.
Well, they had a problem with Taco Bell at one time, but everybody goes, I'm still going to go there and eat.
Iran said
nobody has anything else to do, so they
I
decided
see
to
that.
start something.
I see that. Iran said they take full responsibility for accidentally shooting down a plane in a missile strike. Okay, but yet y'all post stuff and this is a peaceful.
How do you know unless you're there? How do you know unless you're there? You're not there, so you don't know.
That's a great example, because all you telephone tough guys who think they know everything, why don't you go to their country and tell them what you really feel as an American? Tell them to their face. Why don't you go to their country and say that never come back over here? Because none of you going to go. If you're that strong about what you think and you're that opinionated, go to their country. Why don't you go to Mexico and really tell them that we're going to build a wall in your damn country? Go to hell. Don't ever come back. See what happens to you. See what really happens to you. I'm just saying. Y'all want a wall. Y'all want a damn wall built so bad, then go to Mexico, go on the other side of Mexico and really tell them what you think. Really? You got anything to say?
No. Yo, yeah, I do. Sorry. Something else on mine. All right.
Wow.
I have a friend. She does this is for kids and stuff like that. She does parties and stuff. Her name is Kristen Salmon, and she does face painting and that. I have put it on there. Is it on our page?
Huh?
And you talk about me.
Oh, I was looking at another story.
On my page, the face painting and stuff
I
like
think
that.
we did, yeah.
All right, we put it on our page. So when you go to YAJ Effect and you go to our page, you will see it's my face. She does face painting and she does crafts and arts and stuff like that. Also, and
I gotta
designing.
reshare it. I'll reshare it.
So we'll reshare it. And if she has a number, I don't know if I want to give it out, but I will take a picture of the card so you can see it, and you'll have her number and her name and everything on there. She did really good for Christmas. She really did some good jobs for Christmas. So anyway, just to let you know, get off that other subject.
So who chimed in? Because I thank y'all for tuning
You
in.
got Eric, Leslie, not Eric. You are Leslie. Eric, and he says the problem is that we need to get things in order in this country before we tell other countries how to run their country. Yes, that is true.
That is a smart answer.
We need to get our country together before anything else.
That is a smart answer. I don't understand. Eric, thank you, man. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. We got a bunch of pedophiles running around here, and look, and then I'm gonna chime out.
Tyler.
Look, this is what I'm saying. Here's what I don't understand. We're allowed to flat out kill people, and yet we're trying to tell another country how to do their business.
Well, he's got another comment. This country is not perfect at all. We fight a war in other country, when in fact there is a war over here in the country that's supposed to be the land of the free.
Eggs. Thank you. That's what I'm getting at here. That's exactly what I'm getting at here. Because I am so sick and tired of this. All these people are running around here becoming war gurus. Everybody think they got a master battle plan. I don't even know how. If you've never even been in the military before, or if you never look, man. At least I know this. The one thing I can respect about being a man myself is that I at least got into some fist fight. You got plenty of people who ain't never been in a fist fight before, but can tell you a technique. Yeah. But, I tell you what they got down pat, calling the police. They got that down pat. Oh, well, if you hit me, I'm going to call the police. Then that's not fighting. That's the chicken way out. Let me tell you something. And then I'm really going to go.
No, you're not.
Here's the best battle plan there is. It's called prison. Because when you go to prison, whether you go for one day or you go for the rest of your life, that's war. Because you got to spend your entire time fighting not only the guards, but the inmates. And if feuds or...
Well, if you're fighting the inmates, certain people that come in there, the inmates do not go for. And if you're coming in there for certain things that you've done, that's not good at all.
Why do you think most pedophiles don't want to go to prison? To that note, play me out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Does somebody chime in something else?
There's a whole bunch. Let's who's all the people that's up there?
Oh, there's so many people.
So many people. Look, man, this is why I do the show. Because I like I said before, at some point, I want all of God's children to finally wake up and smell the roses. Because
there's
roses and not crap.
And crap? No.
What?
Well, the way you said it sounds like roses and crap.
You know what? I turned the AC off for you. Where are you going with this? Why, AJ?
We're done. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you Tuesday. YouTube Tuesday.
How is that Jeffrey Epstein supposed to be so dead, but we keep talking about him?
Are you the one we're talking about?
No, every time I turn around, there's something in the news about Jeffrey Epstein.
Well,
he died.
like they said, they have nothing else to talk about, so they got to bring something up. They got to keep going.
I would say Black Power, but that might be racist. I don't like the way it goes. I like the Y-A-Y-A. Shout!
Okay.
Welcome. Dude, what's with the W, man? Wait a minute. We still on?
We had 3 shares and 28 viewers. Rosie, do you know Rosie?